I just saw the updates for the S1II and S1II-R. If you haven't, they are finally putting out updates for thermal management for the S1II and S1R. And I, for one, couldn't be more happy. This has been something that's been ongoing too long. I did a thermal test on the S1II and I haven't been able to get it to overheat. The issue is, that you have to pick and choose things to decide if you want your camera to overheat or not. And the reason mine hasn't overheated is because I don't use CF Express and I mostly use either a V-mount or a dummy battery. And those two things are the biggest things you can do to mitigate thermal overload with your camera. But the problem with that is those features were released with the camera. It's ridiculous to think that you shouldn't be able to use a CF Express card. And it has been one of the biggest points of contention about this camera across the board. People have gone nuts about this thing overheating, and it's ridiculous. I always knew that Lumix would do something about it. Now, here's the thing. Before everyone gets all too excited, for them to completely be able to mitigate the heat, they would have to do something that Apple, Microsoft, SanDisk, Samsung hasn't been able to do. You get my drift? So there's still going to be a heat problem. I don't believe for 1 minute that they're going to be able to completely stop this camera from overheating. What I do believe, though, is that they'll be able to either ramp up the fan speed or lighten the data load that's written to the CF Express, or maybe have some redundancy issues or redundancy corrections where the CF Express can also write it simultaneously to the SSD drive or to the SD card. Things like that can be done. But if you think that they're going to be able to completely remove the heat problems, you're probably going to be a little upset, because again, they would have to do something that some of the biggest companies in the world have not been able to do. MacBooks have suffered with heat problems forever. The only time they stopped is when they started making the cases bigger. They should have taken this SD card, or the CF Express card, and put it somewhere else on the other side of the camera, or had like a thing. I'm not a designer, I don't know, but they should have, made it like almost an extra thing on top of the camera or something somewhere, and definitely had a bigger body. All this comes from trying to put too many features into too small of a camera. I, for one, I don't like big cameras. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do, but for more features, I would be okay with a bigger camera, and I think they really should have gone with a bigger camera here. Nevertheless, though, I am still very hyped for these updates. I'm looking forward to them. I hope to see more updates, of course, in the future, which with Lumix, I think that by now it's a pretty safe bet that they don't just leave cameras in the dust, and that's one of the reasons why I like them. There's other camera companies and other cameras that are still waiting for updates that probably won't get them. A lot of camera companies prioritize selling nicer cameras to their people rather than fixing what they've already started. These updates are not just about thermal management. There's some other things. I think there's some stuff with the Lumix Flow app, but the biggest news is going to be, of course, the thermal management for this camera, because like I said, it's a point of contention. A lot of people are, upset by it, and they should be. If they bought this camera to use outside or somewhere where it's hot, they definitely have problems. And a lot of people are really sold on using CF Express. They're not sold on SSD, even though I can tell you, just so you know, I've never had a problem with the SSD drive where I lost any data. I have had one go bad on me. It was a SanDisk go bad, and it still worked. It still works today. And they replaced it, and I was still able to get my data off of it. It just took a little longer. It just slowed down, a lot. But in 3 years, I've never had one go bad. I've never lost one single piece of data using an SD drive. But, I'm not filming weddings, and that's something that you can't redo. So I definitely get the thought that you need to have some redundancy there. So November 26th is when they'll release, and that's just tomorrow. Just tomorrow they'll release. So we'll get to find out exactly what difference this will make. I'm sure it'll make some kind of difference. I just wouldn't expect it to completely fix the issue. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to put it right out. It's going to be a short video. Let me know down in the comments if you are hyped for these Lumix updates. And also, please like and subscribe, guys. I've got 400 subscribers. I could use a few more. If you like these kind of videos more than the kind of stuff you've already seen from me, let me know down in the comments. As always, hit the like and subscribe button, and you can catch me in the next one.